What is an IP address, how it works, and how hackers can attack through it? In today's digital age, staying connected to the internet is as easy as tapping a screen or pressing a button. But beneath the surface of every click lies a critical identifier that powers the vast online world: your IP address. This address is your unique identity on the internet, but with it comes significant risks. If you've ever been concerned about your online security or wondered how hackers exploit this information to their advantage, then this video is for you. Before we dive into the world of IP addresses, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us continue bringing you insightful and educational content. What is an IP address? Let's start by understanding what an IP address is. IP stands for Internet Protocol, and it essentially functions like a mailing address for your device on the internet. Every time you connect to the web, whether you're browsing, sending an email, or streaming a video, your device is assigned a unique IP address that allows it to communicate with other devices. Think of it as the digital fingerprint of your computer, smartphone, or even smart fridge. There are two main types of IP addresses. 1. IPv4, the more commonly used IP address format, consisting of 4 sets of numbers separated by periods, such as 192.168.1.1. 2. IPv6. As the internet expanded, so did the need for more addresses, leading to the creation of IPv6, which includes a much larger pool of potential addresses using hexadecimal numbers, like 2001:0DB8:83:0000:0000:8A2E 0370:7334. Your IP address not only identifies your device but also gives some basic information, like your geographical location and your internet service provider, ISP. However, it's not as private as you might think. In fact, it can be easily tracked, and that's where the security concerns come into play. How does an IP address work? Now that we know what an IP address is, let's explore how it works in the grand scheme of the internet. The moment you go online, your device is assigned an IP address by your ISP. It acts like a digital postal address for any communication between your device and the internet. When you visit a website, your IP address is what allows the website server to know where to send the information. For instance, if you type example.com into your browser, here's what happens behind the scenes. 1. Your browser sends a request to a domain name system, DNS, to find the IP address of the server that hosts example.com. 2. Once the DNS finds the IP address, it routes your request to that server. 3. The server processes your request and sends the data, like a web page, back to your IP address. It all happens within milliseconds, and that's how you're able to browse the web so seamlessly. But, as smooth as the process is, it's not without its vulnerabilities. That's where hackers come into the picture. How hackers exploit your IP address. One of the biggest concerns surrounding IP addresses is how easily they can be used to launch cyber attacks. Hackers can exploit your IP address in several ways, putting your personal data, financial information, and even your entire network at risk. Here are some common ways that hackers attack through IP addresses. 1. DDoS, Distributed Denial of Service attacks. One of the most notorious methods hackers use to target your IP address is a DDoS attack. In this type of attack, hackers flood your device or network with an overwhelming amount of traffic, causing it to crash or become unusable. They do this by targeting your IP address and bombarding it with requests, leaving you disconnected from the internet. DDoS attacks are often used against businesses or websites, but individuals can also be targeted, especially if they've been gaming online or hosting a public server. It's an incredibly disruptive attack and can cause significant downtime. 2. IP spoofing. Hackers can also use a technique called IP spoofing to trick devices and servers into thinking that they're communicating with a legitimate user, when in reality, they're interacting with a malicious actor. By falsifying the source IP address in a network communication, a hacker can gain access to your sensitive information or systems without being detected. This is often used in more complex cyber attacks like man-in-the-middle (MITM) attacks, where the hacker intercepts communication between two parties to steal information. 3. Hacking into devices. Once a hacker knows your IP address, they can attempt to hack directly into your device. While modern systems have built-in firewalls and security measures to protect against unauthorized access, older devices or those without proper security measures can be vulnerable. Using tools like port scanning, A hacker can look for open or vulnerable ports on your device and attempt to exploit them. If they succeed, they can gain access to your personal data, files, or even control over your device, turning it into part of a botnet or using it for other nefarious purposes. 4. Tracking and geolocation. Though knowing your IP address won't give a hacker your exact home address, it can provide them with your general location, such as your city or region. This information can be used for targeted phishing attacks or other social engineering tactics, where hackers try to manipulate you into giving up more personal information. They might, for example, send you an email that appears to come from a local company or government agency, tricking you into providing sensitive details like passwords or credit card numbers. How to protect your IP address. Given the risks, it's essential to protect your IP address from hackers and other malicious actors. Here are some quick steps you can take to safeguard your online identity. 1. Use a VPN, virtual private network. A VPN masks your real IP address by routing your internet traffic through a remote server, making it difficult for hackers to trace your activities or target your device. 2. Enable a firewall. Firewalls act as a barrier between your device and potential threats by blocking unauthorized access to your network. 3. Update your devices regularly. Always ensure your device software is up to date with the latest security patches and updates to prevent exploitation through outdated systems. 4. Be cautious on public Wi-Fi. Public Wi-Fi networks are notorious for being insecure. Avoid accessing sensitive accounts when using public Wi-Fi, or use a VPN to protect your connection. Your IP address is a crucial part of how you connect to the internet, but it also comes with significant security risks if it falls into the wrong hands. Hackers can use your IP address to launch DDoS attacks, spoof communications, hack into your device, or track your location. However, by taking steps to protect your IP address, like using a VPN and keeping your devices updated, you can safeguard yourself against these threats. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content on online security and technology. Stay safe online, and we'll see you in the next video.